Chinese nightmare homestay program. The Chinese government has recruited its own civilians to act and infiltrate Uyghur Muslims' homes and investigate if they're really communist supporters. This year-old reporting by Dr. Darren Bilo of the China File describes this really scary program that they'll take citizens, they'll recruit them, and they'll dress them up like they're traveling or hiking for a long distance. And they just happen to show up at the home of a Uyghur Muslim and say, "Can we stay with you?" And of course the Muslims are nice, they welcome them in. And then the entire time they're being evaluated. Do they have pictures of the government on the wall? Do they speak glowingly about the leadership, or do they complain? Do they speak about religion, or do they have it silent? They write up their report and then they send it to the government, who continues to monitor them to make sure that in their home they are teaching what they are being taught in the schools and in the businesses. And yet no one condemns this. No one argues against it. No one in at least our elite society wants to say anything, because it's China money. We want all the money from the government and from their people. And we saw what happened to the NBA. The second one man tweeted one thing about it, oof, everything got taken off of television. Therefore, we will not complain. I think a Christian can look at the suffering of other Christians and say, Lord, what is the point here? Psalm 37, David says, "Do not fret because of evil men, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away." If you read history, these oppressive totalitarian governments, they always go away. They always die. The word of the Lord stands firm forever. It never withers. It never fades. And yet David reminds us, evil men will. Evil governments will. The Lord is good. He provides for his people. He builds up his church. We're just patient. We just pray. We just ask God to help Chinese Christians and others across the world suffering persecution. And we know this: evil never wins, not eternally.